let me ask you something. Have you been calling yourself lazy lately? Because I caught myself doing that too, and it stopped me in my tracks. The truth is, I'm not lazy. I'm literally running on fucking nothing right now. If you've been there or you're there right now too, we need to talk. You're listening to Life Out Loud, a space for truth, reflection, and real life mindset shifts that go deeper than just think positive. I'm not here to give you surface level advice or pretend growth is pretty. I'm here to say things out loud that most people avoid until life forces them to slow down. And today's episode is a conversation that I didn't even know that I needed to have until now. I'm going to be honest with you guys. Truly, it took everything within me to make this episode today. I don't want to sit here. I don't want to talk to a camera. I don't want to be anything other than what I call lazy. And this is a conversation that I want to have with myself, and y'all can be here with me. So, whatever I'm going to point on or touch base on in this episode, I want you to know that I'm fully talking to myself because this is a pep talk that I need. And if I need it, then I know there is a person out there that might need it and benefit from it as well. Lately, I've been feeling very off. Not anxious, not overwhelmed, just still disconnected. Normally, I would just do something that I enjoy, but everything just feels so blah. I have no energy for anything, and I feel nothing. My first reaction, and I'm going to assume your first reaction, is shame. Why am I like this? Why can't I get it together? Here's one that gets me. Why am I being so fucking lazy? But the truth is, I'm just tired, guys. I'm empty. And I don't mean the kind of tired that a nap can fix. I mean emotionally, mentally, and energetically tired. I mean, honestly, even good things feel heavy at the moment. Even silence doesn't feel peaceful. I really just have no spark in the tank. It's all fumes. So, doing this episode really is challenging me. It's challenging me, and that's a good thing. So, here I am. Maybe you guys know this feeling too. Hopefully, you don't. Some of us get it. I don't get it often. But when I do, I know that I have let my cup become empty. This is what this empty feeling looks like. I can get a full night of sleep, 8 hours or more, and feel extremely exhausted and heavy when I wake up. This one's kind of hard because I have a lot of good friends and people that I talk with. And a lot of times when I get feeling like this, I just mute everybody and I don't really talk to anybody and I self-isolate, which is not the best solution for any of this, but that is just how I am. Am I working on that? Yes, I am. And I just actually caught myself in real time saying something that I don't ever encourage anyone to say, and that's just the way that I am, because that stops your growth from happening and it puts a limit on where you can actually go. I switched that around though, and I am working on it. So it is not just the way that I am, it's just how I am right now. I find myself looking at my to-do list, not overwhelmed, just numb. I'm not sad, but I'm just not here either. Like I'm not present. This is not laziness, as I like to call myself when I get into these modes. This is depletion. When you're constantly pouring into everyone around you and very few people are pouring into your cup, this is what happens when you ignore those signs and you don't actually take action into how you can pour into yourself. Eventually, your body and your spirit will make you listen and they'll be like, dude, this is fucked up. Like, I have nothing more in me to give. And that's kind of where I am right now. And I'm still here trying to give. I want you guys to know that you are not alone if you feel this way. That's basically my goal here. Let's talk about accountability versus shaming yourself. Let's make something very, very clear. Accountability and shame are not the same thing at all. Accountability sounds like I haven't been taking care of myself and I need to shift that. I've ignored what fills my cup and I need to change that as well. I need to be honest about how I'm moving. These are all things that you can say to yourself without shaming yourself. Shame sounds like I'm lazy. I suck at life. What is wrong with me? I literally just said this to my best friend today. What is wrong with me? Nothing is wrong with you. Or maybe there is something wrong with you, but you know, and only you know if something's wrong with you, if you need to take accountability, or if you're just depleted and you're going through something and you need a little bit more pouring back into your cup. The thing is that shame doesn't create movement. It creates hiding. We don't check in. We don't slow down. We don't admit that we're struggling. I'm really guilty of this. We just keep pushing forward and pushing harder until we crash harder. And here I am, this whole last week, crashed. I didn't want to do fucking anything. So let's get honest with ourselves here for a second. What's actually been pouring into you lately? These are things that you can ask yourself. What energy are you surrounding yourself with? Who checks in on you without asking for anything? Not transactional. They just check in on you to check in on you. They don't expect you to do anything in return. And when was the last time that somebody made you feel light emotionally? Sometimes we're not tired from doing too much. We're tired because we haven't done enough of what restores us. You're not a machine. You're not a to-do list. You're not a source of constant output. And this I have to remind myself of all the time. You deserve to receive. I deserve to receive. And I'm saying this to myself more than anybody else. We need to start giving ourselves permission to receive. This is the part that we shift from reflection into action. If this episode made you feel any better, and if you think that this is something that you resonated with, don't just nod and scroll on. Do something different today. I want you to start with 3 small steps and start refilling your cup today. I am also speaking to myself when I say this. Check your inputs. And by that, I mean limit noise for like 1 hour. No social media, no screens, no pressure. Just sit with yourself. And I know I've mentioned this before, but sit with yourself and breathe. Just you, no one else. Do one thing that makes you feel light and neutral, whether that's painting, listening to music, whatever that one thing might be, do that. No pressure to be productive. Maybe it's a walk, sitting in the sun. Keep it simple. Also, name what you need. Once you say it and voice it, it's a little easier to accommodate. You can say it, you can write it, you can voice memo it. I need more space. I need more peace. I need someone to check in on me. I need to stop carrying all of this alone. Naming this also helps break the cycle of self-abandonment. If you're ready to stop running on empty, I'm ready. If you're ready to stop running on empty, I've got something for you. I've got something for me, and I've got something for anybody who resonated with this podcast episode. I've created a free 7-day journaling series of prompts to help you dig deeper into exactly this. It walks you through what's been draining you, how to find what fills you up, pause, and how to shift into something that's more sustainable, 1 day at a time. You can grab it right now at www.sfeathercoaching.com. Use it as your reset, your check-in, your return to you. And you need to stop calling yourself lazy. I need to stop calling myself lazy when what we are is human. Refill, reconnect. You don't owe anyone your exhaustion. You're not alone. Let's stop suffering in silence. Until next time, stay growing.